Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Kathleen here to tell you about week 5 of me living in Ireland as a U.S. person experiencing this country from my perspective. Week 5 would have been from May 29th to June 4th. And beautiful weather we're having here. Couldn't ask for anything better. The last week's been absolutely gorgeous, and today looks like it's going to be another great day. I'm on a road, so there was maybe you hear the cars whizzing by in the background or people getting by. You'll see in the background a stone. I'm at a monument for the workhouse in Claremorris. It's marking the site of where those inmates who died and weren't taken by their family after they died to be buried elsewhere were buried here. And also this is the site of children that were unbaptized, and that was going on even before the workhouse happened. And also those who committed suicide, like the unbaptized children, they weren't allowed to be buried in consecrated grounds. So I chose this spot because I think about those people and the sheer loneliness that they must have experienced. They entered the workhouse and families were separated. If you even had a child, you were separated from the child. It was really set out to dehumanize the person, and to have that as your only choice, and you could be in the later parts of your life, and it just must have been extremely lonely. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I promise you the good, the bad, and the ugly of my time here in Ireland. And one of the things that has crept up on me is a bit of loneliness. I don't want people rushing out thinking, oh, there's something wrong with her. I think everyone feels loneliness at different times in your life. It could be for various reasons. You could have lost someone very near and dear to you. It could be that you don't have a lot of social interactions, like look what COVID did to so many people. It could be you don't have a lot of friends. All kinds of reasons. Could be you're living in another country where if you want to reach out to friends or family, the time difference makes it difficult, and maybe you haven't established enough friends in this country to feel you can reach out to them. So of course I'm going to experience some loneliness. It's not specific to Ireland, and I think part of my reason is that at home I have things that I can do to keep myself busy. I'm always constantly purging. I have papers to go through. Here, the hours are just kind of open to me, and I'm not sure what to do with that time. I do the ancestry stuff, but I feel like there should be something more. So it's loneliness can be an emotional and physical experience. I looked it up, and believe it or not, there's some statistics out there. Now, I didn't verify these statistics, but they are out there, and I think, must be partially a little bit true. So one of the things is, did you know that people who are lonely have a increase of 20% result of their life being shortened? They have loneliness is a condition of the heart, so of course they have a greater chance of heart disease and stroke and increased blood pressure. One place I read said it's as bad as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, I guess, with regards to longevity. It just affects you. I'm not saying that someone would take their life. I'm saying that I think it decreases your time just because it's affecting everything in you. It's affecting all your bodily functions. One thing that really popped out for me was there's an increased risk of dementia for people who are lonely. I certainly don't need any more dementia. I feel like I'm losing my mind at times as it is. So making light of it, but it's a really serious subject. So what can you do to combat this? Because I'm not the only one feeling this. I know the people who are listening to this have also experienced it. And so maybe some of these things I say could help you. You can interact with people, like even saying hello to a stranger. It's one of the beauties of Ireland. People will respond back. Maybe in other countries, maybe you won't get that kind of response. But just an interaction with someone doesn't have to be someone you know. Do things like read a book, take a walk. There's when you expose yourself to people and things, and you get up and you leave wherever you're at, the place you're feeling the loneliness at, you expose your five senses. You see things, you touch things, you smell things. When you do that, it changes who you are, because it evokes some kind of memory. It will stimulate something in you, so it'll shift you. And that's what you need, is you just need a shift. And I'm not saying it's secure, but, smell peppermint oil. It lifts your spirit. Listen to some kind of song, an upbeat song, and that'll help you. It's also not a bad idea to just allow yourself to feel it. When I lost my husband, I was told, well, watch a really sad movie. And that actually helped, because sometimes we need permission to have tears. And so I'm giving you permission to feel your feelings. Don't wallow in them, but sometimes just feeling them helps you to release them and helps you to move forward. I think the big thing to remember here is the saying that AA members have, which is accept the things I cannot change, have the courage to change those that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So it's about acceptance, like realize that I can't change other people. If I reach out to someone and they're not available, could be any reason why they're not. It's not a reflection of me. It's just whatever's going on in their life. I have to accept the fact that there are some limitations with me here. I don't have a car. I'm here. I'm not going to leave. I can't run away from this. So I've got to feel it, got to be in it. A big part of loneliness is acknowledgement. Just acknowledge that that's what you're feeling. When you can define something, it helps you process it. So I have moments where I'm lonely. Yes, I have lots of moments where I'm happy and thrilled to be here. But there is loneliness at times. And one of the biggest things that helps to shift things would be gratitude. So I'm very, very grateful for whatever brought me here and all the things that align just right so that I have the apartment I have, I've had the experiences I have, that I have the connections that I have. There's a lot to be grateful for. I'm very grateful for my kids. I do miss hugs from them, but I can still get a virtual hug over the phone. They still call and make sure that I'm okay. I'd like to leave you with one thing, though. If you're experiencing loneliness that just doesn't seem to have an end, that I would encourage you to go for counseling, because that's a different type of feeling than what I'm going through. I'm just missing home, homesick, I think, a little bit, and not enough structure. I think for me, I need to set some kind of routine and really reach into the community and find things that I can see and do. Another thing is to love yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Like I bought those flowers. I'll go shopping in a thrift store and buy myself something new. It doesn't cost a lot, but I do encourage you, if the loneliness you feel is much more than that and it's been going on for a long time, you really need counseling. And my love to you, and just getting the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay? So have a great day and a great week. Love you. Bye.